I'm Kevin White, the coordinator of student involvement and your host for Blazin Beavers. This is the second episode, the first official episode. So we're just going to try this out. I got a couple of super excited contestants, participants, whatever you want to call them. I will first introduce the first sauce. If you watched the last episode, I kind of did a sauce profile about the sauces themselves, but this episode is, like I said, official. So the first sauce that we have is just called the classic hot sauce. Just so you guys know, this is just a 2 out of 10 on the heat scale, so it's nothing crazy. I will start you off. I'll start us off here. I'm just going to let you put whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm not forcing you to do anything. So I'm going to put this much, because this sauce is really good, actually. So I'll give you that. Just so everyone knows, we're 6 feet apart. The windows are open. We have sanitized our hands, so we're being safe about this, as well as the rest of the campus is. So I'll wait until Hoffy gets his done, and then we'll do some introductions.
It's like a sweet and sour something.
It does. It's a little weird looking. Good. All right, guys, you can dig in whenever you want. And as we're doing that,
One bite, everybody knows.
wow, you guys are already better at this than I am.
It is hot.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and make your introductions. Tell us what you do here at Bluffton. What your name is. Yeah.
I'm Nicholas Hoffman. I'm the hall director in Neufeld. I graduated last spring, was actually come back to be a hall director again. Yeah, I'm doing grad school now though too.
I'm Mikey Fimiani. I'm the hall director at Brendel, and for the apartments, I'm a senior. I golf, and I study criminal justice and psychology.
Love to hear it. I've already introduced myself, so I'm not going to do it again. So how do you feel right now about the first one? I know, Mikey, you kind of like spicy stuff, so you're probably feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
I do remember last year when you made your chili, everyone was like, man, Mikey's is pretty spicy, and he's like, what are you talking? I didn't even put spices in it. Like, what are you talking about? So I feel comfortable with your palate all the way up until like maybe halfway through this one. I feel pretty good about it.
First one's good. I don't feel
First one's good. Hoffy, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel great.
You feel good?
I can feel it in my teeth though.
But, that's a
So I don't know
really
how that's supposed to pan out.
that's a really good start. So yeah, that's the classic. Like I said, 2 out of 10. Nothing real crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna set it aside, and we can go ahead and move on to the next one. So our second sauce that we have is actually one of my favorite of the 5. It's called Howler Monkey. I noted this last time, but I mean, it's got pretty much nothing in it. It's got no carbs, it's gluten-free, it's low sodium, so it's a pretty good sauce, and it's pretty close in flavor to the first one, but it's just got a little bit of sweetness in it, so I'll show you how much I use. Oh, that's all over the place. You guys can't take me anywhere. I will clean this table up for you. So as you're getting your nuggets ready, yeah, that's the other thing. We've made an upgrade in the medium. Last week I used crackers, but this week, I sprung for some McNuggets. I had a really good week. I was playing the stock markets, so I made out like a bandit and decided to buy some McNuggets. So our next question, as we're taking our bite of the first, we can go ahead and take a bite of this first.
Oh, this is sweet.
It's a good one. Before we get into the next question, this one is a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 on the heat scale. So,
Really?
progressively going up. What do you feel like it is on the heat scale?
2 or 3.
My God. Okay. Coffee.
I would say it's a 4. I got more kick than the other one.
Yeah, it's a little, depends on because this one's chunkier, it depends on what you get in your bowl.
I put a lot on.
If you get the seeds or whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
I
start
got
getting
it.
chunky.
There you
There
go.
it is.
It just took a while.
It's a little
Just a later
afterkick.
spot. So my next question is, and this is a little different for you, Hoppy, but the question is, what are you going to do after you finish the school that you are currently in? Right. So who wants to go first? I'm not going to answer this one.
My plans right now are still up in the air. Either going to be looking for a job with the police department back at my hometown, or looking at grad schools for criminal investigation work.
My plans are also still kind of up in the air, because I could stay here, barring certain things, or go find a job out in where my degree actually kind of helps me, but it's still kind of up in the air.
Is your program 2 years or?
10 months.
Good question.
10 months.
So it's a year practically.
Four classes, 2 classes.
That's not bad.
It's kind of.
Well, I hope you can stick with us.
Yeah.
I hope you can stick with us through tailgate season next year.
I can always come back.
I'm gonna need my parking lot guy, so. Yeah,
There you go.
he's fierce. We'll move on to the next one. I feel like the first two are pretty good, not too spicy. This one's probably my favorite out of the 5, I will say. This one's actually from the company, the Hot Ones company, which this one is from. This one's called Los Calientes. It's a green tomatillo-based sauce, so it tastes much different than the rest of the 5. Tomatillo.
That's one to say.
You know what a tomatillo is?
I have no.
I will say, be careful with this one, because it doesn't have one of the pour tops.
They really want you to pour a lot for this one.
Well,
They want you to split.
He doesn't want to splurge.
Look, here's the deal. I gotta make these sauces last the entire 5 episodes. So I'm not trying to toss the nuggets in it or anything like that.
Make sure just in case.
We'll make sure Daryl gets enough.
Yes.
Like I said, this one's got a much different flavor than any of the others.
I forgot how you explained it.
This one's sweeter as well.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, cheers, gentlemen. Cheers.
Okay.
It is weird.
It's really good. Yeah. This one is a.
Don't say 7.
It's not a 7. This one is a 5 out of 10. This one a 5 out of 10.
I was gonna say, that's like.
It's a 2, 4, 5. This one's a 7. And I'll tell you what this one is later. So the third question that I've got for you guys is, since I'm an events guy here on campus, you've probably seen me in a bunch of the events. What is if you think back throughout your 4 years here, what is your favorite campus event been?
I've always been a personal fan of Dam Jam.
Dam Jam?
Dam Jam.
I would say mine was Winter Wonder Dam. That was a good.
Really pulling on my heartstrings there. Yeah. That was a good event. I'm sorry.
Does tailgating count?
Tailgating was fun.
I love the tailgating.
Hopefully you can bring back the cups.
So yeah, we're doing something similar. This will air afterwards. Yeah, retroactively speaking. Yeah, you'll be able to get some of those this weekend actually. So, but yeah, Winter Wonder Dam was just kind of just a brainstorming thing between Mark Barassa and I. So I'm glad to hear that people liked it.
Yeah, that was
I-
fun.
I would like to formally change my answer to tailgating.
Oh my God. Never had this happen before, so I don't know what to do. But no, tailgating is a fun time. I think students just kind of appreciate, I know that the football players appreciate the support that they get from that. So, and hopefully, post-COVID, we can kind of bring it back and do more of that kind of thing. So,
Hopefully soon.
hopefully. Great. So, I will say, this one, and I'm just going to tell it like it is. This one is not good.
What do you mean?
It just does not taste good.
Oh.
Like, it's just not a good sauce. It's spicy. I think it's more than a 7 out of 10, personally. But the website says 7 out of 10, that's what I'm going to put it as. But this one is Adobo Loco Faya Faya, is what it's called. and it's made with 4 blends of scorpion peppers.
Only.
Yeah, only 4 blends, yeah? Wow, I think they could do a little better than that, but.
5%.
That's a little more than I'm looking for, but you know what? We're in it now. We're in the end game. We're in it.
That's a lot.
You're not ready for
I'm
it?
not ready.
It's okay, you've got your milk. You've got your water.
I gotta choose.
You've got your ranch if you just want to drink the ranch. Some people, just go for it. Yeah, if all else fails, you might have to go for it. All right, gents. Cheers. Cheers. I told you. It's not a good tasting sauce. It's not spicy. You monster. You know you graduate Bluffton and all of a sudden just nerves of steel.
Really is ice and veins.
It's just 4 years in res life.
That's what it is.
Not afraid of
That's what it is.
anything.
Which brings me to my next point. You gotta convince Tyson to do this.
Oh. I asked him and he said,
That sounds like a Tyson response. So my question for this one, as it gets progressively hotter,
Yeah.
other than like events and whatever, what is your favorite Bluffton memory been? It can be after you graduated, if that's the case.
Oh, yeah.
there's just so many.
There's no.
It's actually hard. Because I can think back to so many countless nights just like laughing endlessly with my friends, just doing whatever we're doing. I really don't actually know if I have one that sticks out.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So just basically the times that you were hanging out with your friends and all that good stuff. I honestly, as a student, when I was a student here, back in my day, I honestly probably would agree. There wasn't like one specific time. I mean, there was like a top 10 or whatever, but
It was a collection.
not probably one specific time. Mikey, you got any?
I gotta go off of Bobby. I there's a lot, but I'll probably be this summer, even though it wasn't here at Bluffton.
Mm-hmm.
Bluffton kind of set me up, and I went to an internship in Chicago
Oh, cool.
during the whole
Yeah.
pandemic. So
Mm-hmm.
it was fun and not fun at the same time because nothing was open, but it was still
Sure,
fun.
that was probably really difficult.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah, I can't wait until a year from now when I ask you guys the same question. You say, this moment.
With hotter sauces.
Without a doubt, without a doubt, this moment right now.
it's fine.
It's getting up there. It's climbing real quick.
Oh, just you wait, buddy.
That fire. It's like
It works on you.
it's topped off. Yeah,
It works on
It's
you.
in my face hot.
So as we do our last, I'm just filled with regret. Shame.
I'm gonna go ahead and open
This one, it's not a bad idea. This one is called the Last Dab Triple X. If you've watched the show, Hot Ones, this is the last sauce that they use. And I believe last time on the last episode I said it was the hottest sauce in production. Not necessarily true, but it is up with the hottest. It's well over 2 million Scoville units, which, if you know anything about Scovilles, like a regular jalapeno is anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000. So,
I love jalapenos.
well, see, you're gonna love this too. So yeah, this is the Last Dab Triple X. This is what we're gonna finish up with. Oh, just FYI, it's a lot thicker than the other sauces. So definitely need to shake here. I just don't like the color of it either. Oh, geez.
At least
Oh,
put
wow.
like
Godfather package of these.
so like how much it's thick. It's real thick.
We usually go about a quarter size. That's more than a quarter size. I'd like to see what
You
other
did
people.
less on the last one.
Yeah. Be aggressive. Don't take no for it. Did the Jim Halpert look?
Yeah,
You already got it.
What would I have?
There we go.
Just dump the whole bottle on there.
Bobby's going with the line technique.
Yeah.
I like it. So that way you can get it no matter what bucket you
Yeah.
take, right?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna give you the question
Okay.
before we do it. So my question to you guys is, how do you feel like you've kind of been adapting through this year with COVID and all of that and everything? I know, Hoffy, you're not taking classes like on campus, so it might be a little different for you. But how do you feel like our campus is doing right now as it relates to, COVID or?
Do you want us to eat?
It's a heavy question.
Answer?
Absolutely.
You can't answer.
Or whatever you feel comfortable with. This is a no pressure situation.
What?
That's flavorful at first.
That was a bad chicken nugget.
Don't blame it on the chicken.
Honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty well here.
No, I-
Adapting to the COVID climate.
I thought you meant with the sauces. Well,
Also
I would
that.
answer yes to both of them.
Also that, but
Sorry, so
no. I'm gonna do that. That's gross.
I'm going for the milk.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Nerves of steel.
No, I don't know what's going on. It's just not hot.
you lost sense of taste.
You
That's
okay?
hot.
So your answer to the question is, you think we're doing well?
I think we're doing well.
Yeah.
There's some areas where we could be doing better, but that's on the students. But
I'm not gonna censor that, by the way.
that's fine. Leave it in there. Other than that, I think we're doing good. Better than other places. We're still here.
Yeah.
I gotta say we're doing okay. Definitely on the students, they have to wear their mask. Oof.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, definitely doing okay. Agree with Hoffy on the students.
How about the sauce? You got a little eye water going on. That's about it.
It's just like, it's all right here.
Mm.
And it's just kind of collecting.
Did you actually chew the chicken nugget, or did you just swallow it?
I think I chewed it. I definitely chewed it. I think that's
messing with your
footage of
brain.
me chewing.
Can we reel it back?
That's
It's like the NFL. We get a review. How are you feeling with the sauce?
It's still getting hot for me.
Yeah, it's still escalating.
Yeah.
Well, if anything, your sinuses should be clear.
I can smell really well.
Yeah, I know you said you're getting ready to take an exam, so you got to be alert, locked in. The
Hopefully,
adrenaline's still pumping.
if I have to take you in the bathroom, I will.
You never know. Adapt and overcome is what they say. Well, guys, I just want to thank you for being our first two participants for this. I hope you'll stick with us and watch your fellow participants go through the next couple of weeks. I know we got quite the list of folks wanting to do this. So again, I just want to thank you for your time. I want to thank my camera crew back there, doing well. Jules on her phone. We love it. So that's all we have today. Look forward to our next episode. I don't know who we're going to feature next, but hopefully we can do kind of a weekly thing as we kind of round out the semester and move on to the next one. Thank you for joining us.
Good.
Alright, where's the record button? The red button?
Freaking director doesn't know what
How do you zoom in and stuff like that? I
That's
just unplugged it and it stopped recording.
Bree, you can leave whenever you need to.
Okay.
He's giving me hints.
Bree, just go.
Whatever.
Button that, has a half circle and a line going through it.
It actually
Oh,
says
look, this
on.
one's still recording.
Is this your B team?
See-through.
Holy crap.
What?
Yeah. He asked if this was the B school.
Honestly, probably. Yep. Okay.
Great. So glad I made that face on camera. You're gonna convince Tyson to do this.
Oh. I asked him and he said,
Well, you can definitely.
I feel different. Like, I feel like I should have been affected by that.